Here we have a rather controversial take from Aquamarine, and it's going to be support is the most overpowered role in the game, but it's hidden by the fact that 99% of support players are terrible at the game. This take is certainly controversial, but it's not uncommon. It's one of the narratives that has existed in Overwatch 2 and the Overwatch 2 beta. We've seen quite a bit of it. We've seen people that'll branch off of this same main flow sort of, but there's a branch off of it that'll say, hey, no, what's actually going on with supports is they're quite powerful. We understand that they're impactful, but they're not really fun. So what gives? How would you actually make them fun if that's the problem without making them even more powerful? What could you do to them as a concept? Well, what if we just got rid of the healing aspect? This is going to sound wild, and I know it's not what most support players want, but what if we took some of our heroes, including our supports, and we mostly decreased their ability to directly heal, but we created a super role passive that said when your supports are alive, you have one support alive, you have two supports alive, doesn't matter, you end up in a situation where your whole team heals if they're out of combat, don't take damage for 3 seconds. So if someone leaves combat, they basically all get a version of the support passive, but only when your supports are alive, and having both of them alive makes the passive stronger. You can still give them some more limited direct healing capability, but you'd put that on a cooldown and you'd make most of their focus a more gunplay type thing. This might create a situation where, aha, you've fixed role queues. Now people who would have liked to play DPS are perfectly happy to play support because they're in a situation where they basically are playing a DPS. It's a DPS with maybe a direct heal on a 6-second, 8-second cooldown, but they're providing their passive to the team, but you still have an interest in maybe removing them earlier in a fight because they are providing that passive to their team while they're on the board. I don't necessarily think that this is the way that I would want to play Overwatch. I think some of the, hey, things work as they work, that sort of thing is actually pretty good with Overwatch, but is this the direction that they're going? Is this the fix for the queue? Or is it, oh, no, next we're going to go 4-person Overwatch, Overwatch 3, where we have our 1-2-1 formation of tank and support and DPS, or maybe 1-3-1, or something along those lines. What do you guys think? Do you look at this and just go, no, fundamentally not Overwatch? It's probably where I stand. Or do you say, well, I mean, that's kind of where they're going, so let's just rip the Band-Aid off and do it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, or let me know if you have some better way to run supports. What change do you want to make supports? Do you want to give them a completely different passive? Do you want to make them all about survivability, not about gunplay and movement and that sort of thing? Do you want to lean them harder into gunplay but still have them focus on their teammates? Let me know in those comments down below, because I think this is a topic that we are grappling with as an Overwatch community. If you're enjoying the content, drop a like, consider subscribing for more thought-provoking Overwatch and Overwatch 2 content, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks, Temporal out.